We're already in the Halloween spirit. Alright, well, welcome everybody. This is David / Asher. Joining me tonight is Michael and...
No. David Slasher.
Oh.
That's your Halloween name.
Oh, goody. Michael and Mackenzie.
Voorhees.
Michael
Wait, what'd you call me?
Mackenzie.
The mermaid.
I need a horror name.
Dagon?
Slasher.
Okay, so let's go back. Let's go back to Greek mythology, because the mermaids are based on sirens, which were kind of scary.
I know. No, but I meant like. Moving on.
Brave. Getting everything back up and again. But yeah, tonight we're doing Shin Megami Tensei Synchronicity Prologue. Hello, Daichi. Nice seeing you again.
358/2. I mean, what? Sorry, I was going for another game with a ridiculously long title.
Ooh, that is a little bit loud on my end, so I'm not sure how well people... Okay.
Blame Society.
Blame Society all you want. Yes...
I will.
And I will mention that this is technically a reference to a game in the Shin Megami Tensei series. The reason why it's come out is because of the factor that it's getting a... Atlas put it as a redux, which is essentially just an technically a remake. It's not an HD remaster because it's coming out... it was on the DS, and now it's coming out on the 3DS. So... But it has zero of the same... the same game style. But it takes place at the same time. And we get to play as one of my favorite characters in the entire Shin Megami Tensei series.
Oh.
Jack Frost. Yee-ho! Oh, wow, that is loud.
Well, my blame for Society was already registered.
Okay. Wait, no, that's the wrong one that I'm grabbing. There we go. It's a little bit... And I like this little tiny defense thing, because it But this is a Metroidvania, so we have things like a bullet, and a charge beam, and a jump. But we are the mascot of essentially all Shin Megami Tensei games, Jack Frost. And if people are wondering why I'm playing this instead of, let's say, much more appropriate Halloween games, everybody else is doing those.
And we can't do what everyone else is doing. That would be gauche.
Yeah, I mean, like, who the hell plays a Assassin's Creed game for Halloween? Seriously. I mean, I could see Wolfenstein, but
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed? Really?
Or Mario.
Or Mario. But then again...
Damn it, your ducks dang fire sensor state. Why?
What?
What?
Beeping. The fire alarm thing.
Oh no.
I don't even hear
Detector.
it. I don't even hear it. I'll mute myself.
No, you don't have to. I'm just like, I remember.
Also, this is some kickin' soundtrack now I've actually sat down and listened to it a little bit. And like all Metroidvanias, I am horrible at the platforming parts. Whee! Ouch. Oh, goody, pixies. Nope. So, how's everybody's week going?
I work out 6 days a week, and I don't feel any stronger from the beginning of the year. Is that bad?
Not sure. I mean, like... Ah. Oh, no. Oh, buddy. Oh, God. Doing so horrible right now. Huh. Oh boy. Ouch. Oh goody. Ah. And yes, I am playing this game kind of blind.
You mean to say that you haven't already played this 100?
I've only played it like maybe a couple of minutes. So... Ouch. And I just died. Sweet. Where does it stick me? Fun! It's one of these types of Castlevania, Metroidvanias. Sticks me right at the intro. Well, last save point. And as Daichi stated, this only came out about 2 weeks ago.
I stand by my statement.
Ouch. And okay. Ouch. And I jumped in the pit of spikes. I'm an idiot.
Generally, it's a bad idea to jump in the pits of spite.
Oh, I know that. Oh, holy crap, what the heck? That came across the screen. Huh. Apparently I can't dodge enemies' attacks by going to the next screen. Boo.
We have another person on the road. Oh. What is he doing? Why is he here? Why he must hello?
Well, technically, as far as I know, he's somebody who got transported into a demon's head. Okay,
if
so
he's trying to make the voice work, he could reload the page. Go with it.
wait. Oh, Eddie's here. What the hell?
Yes, that's what I thought. Yeah, you don't listen to me.
Wait. No, it's gotta be an illusion.
The ghost of Eddie. Oh.
Down here, you stupid freaking bird.
It's the ghost of Ed. Oh. What's your ghost? Okay. Hey, it's too spooky for me.
Eddie.
Generally, ghosts are because of unfinished business.
Most of what we're dealing with is demons.
Oh god. Having trouble being heard. Reload the page.
Or change your input.
Oh, never mind. He just said his mic isn't working.
See, I don't see it.
Eddie.
I don't see it as so much of.
What? Aw. Eddie left. This is all your fault.
I accept this.
You do know that Michael's perfectly fine by not actually having it.
I know what I've done. I know what I've done.
Must. You drive away all the men in my life.
If Eddie is all the men in your life,
No, Asher's all the men in my life.
I haven't driven Asher away.
Yeah, that's the point. This is a joke. You also haven't driven away my father, thank you.
Ah!
Well, see, that's good too.
Thank you for not making me go away. Not as in
See-
you promised you were going to.
I never promised to say such thing. How dare you with this slander?
That's a fucking joke, bro. What are you, Trump? You can't take a joke. Truth? That's more like what he can't take.
Ah.
You
I
can't
can
take
take
either.
all. I'll have you know, I can take all the truth. I have the best truth. Just ask anyone.
We know about all the stuff that you take. Ah!
Wow.
Sorry, that blew up. I meant to. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it is.
Are you actually hurt?
I'm gonna have to show everyone on this doll where your comments hurt.
I'm sorry. Was it your heart?
No.
Your manhood? I don't know.
No.
Fuck it.
No, it was the pain was in the butt.
The butt hurt.
Yes.
Oh, here we go. Finally.
Oh, because
No! No! Alright, I'm rage quitting. Bye!
I'm
Don't
sorry.
leave. I finally got it working. Don't leave.
I'm sorry. I'm driving. It's me who drives away all the men in my life. Oh, God.
Okay, I feel very, very weird.
We all do.
I just realized I can freeze water.
That's
I mean, that's a
Special.
property of it.
Because I can actually... The one thing about... Since this is a Metrovania, it's like, okay, I can fire forward, I can't fire up, but then I jump and I can fire down. I'm like, what?
Oh, I thought you meant in real life.
I would love to fire icicles in real life. That would be amazing. Oh.
Help me. The past like week, my dog. Actually, no, longer than that. My dog has been. You can probably hear her now. She's like, she'll cry. Taking her for a walk, like right. Like she needs like attention constantly. Like
Oh,
every
this game is
2
out?
months.
It's a free one, Eddie.
A while longer. Oh.
It's been out for 2 weeks.
I just
Oh,
saw
so it's
commercials
out.
today for this.
For... what?
Yeah, I thought it was out for 2, like, I just saw commercials for this today. I haven't seen this before today. As far as your dog goes, I can't help you with that, but good luck.
Sweet! I've now got my partner! Pyrojack. Pyrokun! Boop. Boop.
You have to melt him. You're an ice person, you can't melt him.
Yes, but I love Pyrojack. Pyrojack is like one of my favorite monsters from the Shin Megami Tensei series.
Yeah, he's always very helpful.
Pyrojack and Jack Frost. Just the whole hee-ho.
There's Jackass.
Well, no. There's technically there's supposed to be a third Jack Bro, but they couldn't implement him.
Jackass.
No, Jack Ripper.
It should be a jackass.
Are you sure it's not Jack Off?
Oh, that'd be a good one too.
You guys are being the Jack-offs. And gals.
Excuse me, I'm the Jill Off? Fuck you.
Oh, right.
Oh, that'd be good. That would be a good gender bend. I'll take 2 of those.
Oh, hey, something cool happened yesterday.
Oh.
Do tell.
Apparently, there's this video game archive that I think they're part of, like, the school and also along with other countries and stuff, and the guy came from the archive and brought a lot of stuff for us to see, including an ET for the Atari cartridge.
Oh, Jesus. That must have been traumatic.
A bunch of other shit that was, like...
Wow, that thing's almost as old as I am.
A lot of games that, like, no one's heard of and that he says suck. Like, there's this one thing where it's like one of those cheesy sci-fi things of, there's a guy, he must save this precious vase of something or other, and he lands on a planet where it is, and it's all women. Oh no!
Oh,
it's
God.
like something Rex and like the gender bent something, and I'm like,
Hijinks ensue.
Also, I feel Mackenzie would feel very right at home with this dialogue, because it's... I'm not going to say it out loud, but literally
say
every...
it out loud. Say it. Very
I had something I wanted to do too, ho. Because every sentence right now ends in ho. Because of the verbal tick of the Jack Bros.
That reminds me, in Macbeth, there's a line where Lady Macbeth's like, help me hence, ho! But we always said, like, for jokes, like, help me hence, ho!
Especially this one. Let's beat Black Frost together, ho! Although... the verbal tick of the Jack Bros is just so goddamn lending to that. Because...
The Ender's Games books have something like that too, where, like, they say ho to, like, say hi. And I was like, I couldn't get that out of my mind either.
But Eddie, I think you follow me on Instagram, don't you?
If I do, I'd rather check my Instagram, so is this thing I should check?
There's a post I made that I think you would like, which is one of the things he brought from the archive.
Oh!
Ooh. It's one of them,
Oh.
like a thing carved in wood to look like, sort of like the Switch kinda, or like even something from the Wii U with like the gamepad thing. And when it was carved in wood, like burnt and like looked really cool. The other thing is what's on my Instagram.
I gotta look it up.
I kind of want you to see it, and I want you to see the post before I say it on the screen.
Alright.
All of the pictures of plants that are getting me mad likes. Here, fucking plant. Good, I got another follower. Apparently the country's singing.
What is your Instagram again?
Go out following my Instagram.
The search bar does it, or is it something you just posted like that so long ago?
I'm liking this mechanic where I can switch between Pyrojack and Jack Frost, and each one plays differently.
Because it's taking you so long to find it, it is a casting of an NES controller and the casting is like with metal. Kind of looks like a controller, but like 1,000 years later, like all kind of like crazy. And so I posted a picture of me holding it. It was one of the things we passed around, and with the caption, "This is a NES controller. Feel old yet?"
Oh.
The archivist really liked that, and now I'm invited. I don't know if it had directly to do with that, but maybe due to my actual actually ask him questions when he was there. But I am now invited to come to the archive to try on the fucking Power Glove, bitch.
Nice.
And like, he thought he would bring him, and he's like, oh no, no one will want to try. And I'm like, no, everyone wants to try on the Power Glove. I want it. Give me the Power Glove. The archive. And apparently, like, I kind of assumed that like they just kept the archive and like didn't let people play it because like they want to keep it in pristine condition. Actually, no. You can check out all these systems and peripherals and games, and like a lot of them are shitty, but he's like, you can check them out. I wonder if there's like an internship thing I can do with the archive. I so want to. And if not, like, I have an idea that maybe like can be my project, where like a let's play show, but of all of the really shitty games of the archive, but like to make it like educational, also talking about like the history and like the cultural stuff surrounding the game, and really fun. Horrible way to get that credit of like individual research out of the way.
It's all about that base.
Something like that. People playing like really shitty old games. And talking about their cultural significance.
That's what we do. That's our bread and butter.
Actually, Eddie, doesn't the archive have a booth at GDC?
Perhaps. I can't say top of mind, but it would make sense.
Because, like, I just remember them, like, coming one year and they were doing that photo booth thing where, like, dress up as, like, what a room would look like in the 80s.
Was that them?
I think that was them.
Oh.
Are like multiple gaming archives? Or is this just one of the sections of the one?
Maybe. By the way, I don't think I have your Instagram because I've been looking and I can't find you.
One of my posts. That's why I asked you if you'd seen the Instagram.
I'm bad at checking Instagram. I almost never check it.
Facebook?
I'm on your Facebook and I don't think I see the picture you're talking about. Let's just like way back.
Instagram, not my Facebook. I'll post it to Facebook.
Yay! I'm looking at my profile picture to see where that's taken by the archive. So I took a profile picture that sometime near past. No, that's no. Oh yeah, it's I am 8-bit. I think that's who did that.
Oh, that's I am 8-bit that did that? Okay.
Yeah, I think they redid it, not who you're thinking of.
Okay. It was a valid concern.
You were concerned?
Well, it just...
I'm sorry, I'm fucking with you. No,
It was one of those things of, like, possibly?
Should I capitalize all the letters in NES?
It is generally
As in
accepted.
the acronym for NS, yeah, you would definitely do so.
Held it in the photo like you would actually hold a real controller. I just wanted to like show more of it though, because if I had actually done it, then it would have blocked part of it.
What the heck?
Also, an archivist laugh a bit. That was fun.
Yep. That put my health down to 5. What the heck?
Burn, baby, burn.
See it now?
Oh, let me see. I think my headphones are cutting in and out because it seems like it's quiet for a while. Every once in a while.
No, that's just the awkward silences.
You interrupted me. son of a bitch. I still love you.
Oh, I see it. That's neat. Oh, wait, there's definitely something wrong here.
And I think that's what they're saying. Like, it's old engines and stuff.
Okay, yeah. My sound definitely is cutting in and out. That's weird.
I think we should, maybe you should share it on the... Pretty cool.
Wow, that's a pretty powerful technique. Better hold off on using that.
There's got to be somebody who actually like sells like casts of that, like things exactly like that. There has to be some person doing it, or Etsy. There we go. 'Cause that would be like just fun to walk around. Of that controller. It's like when I picked it up, I'm like, oh, light. This is a tiny thing, and then nope.
It's heavy as shit.
Computer. All of the stuff he was showing off, talking about like early gaming and everything. And they were all like really pulp novel art. I can't remember, like, there's all these fancy words about it related to this and stuff. I can't remember any of it. Like, we're taking a class all about it. But
it happens.
So it's representing other forms of media and stuff. It was all very interesting. I just can't remember all of it. That horrible other person. Even after the guy invited me to the archive to check out the Power Glove. I haven't gone yet. I'm actually not sure where exactly the archive is on campus. So, like, hard though. So.
You should definitely go check it out though, and see the power, because it's so bad.
Yeah. He actually, because like I showed him the post of that. It is an NES controller, feel legit. And he and I showed it both him and my professor like after the lecture. Like he was putting stuff away and I was chatting with them and. They both thought it was very funny, so he actually, what he said was, we'll come to the archive, I'll show you the Power Glove, and you can get a post out of that too.
Checking in with Daichi. I think Eddie caught on to it. Frank Cifaldi, gamehistory.org.
Nope, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Daichi in the chat mentions that gamehistory.org is run by Frank Cifaldi.
Oh, okay.
So, also,
we learned.
Well,
Hi, Daichi.
Daichi.
I didn't know which chat you were talking about.
It was Frank who bought the classic consoles to GDC this year. Maybe I was thinking of Frank.
Okay.
If you're gonna be frank about it.
Also, in-game, we're now finally confronting Black Frost.
Racist.
No, he's literally pitch black.
Still racist.
Funding. There we go. Yeah, I don't know if I should say the name of it, but Archive for the Learning Games Initiative. There we go.
Well, it's good to get a name out because sometimes if they're that type of organization, they probably want to have people spread it by word of mouth.
The guy who actually came is Ken McAllister, and I guess the other guy is Judd Rugel. Archive for Learning Games Initiative, housed on the outskirts of UA campus, one of the world's largest devoted. Their thing is one of the world's largest devoted to Why can I not English today? Devoted to investigating and documenting computer games in the game industry. We actually had a good discussion about Legacy for the Atari afterwards. About apparently there was some agreement between like the city and police and doing the documentary, and the archaeologists digging up the site where they were talking about like how much they could be sold for and stuff, or maybe not selling at all. And apparently, like I had heard, like I think Aaron Hansen Game Grumps bought one on eBay for like a lot of money, maybe like hundreds or 1,000. Apparently, that's breaking that law or rule that they had put forth about how much it could be sold for.
I love that history, especially that video game history.
We have to do a paper in that class. I kind of want to do it because of the Power Glove culture. Because I mean, not just being in the Wizard. Like years ago when I was into like YouTube critics and stuff, Nostalgia Critic and all this stuff, they in their like movie that they made, there was like a thing on ancient gauntlet with the crystal on it, and the crystal was the powerful part. And so when they found it, the guy replaced the original gauntlet with the Power Glove. It was much cooler this way. And I don't know, there's like the. Now I'm just thinking, isn't the Angry Video Game Nerd movie was even about the E.T. whole thing and included the Power Glove? There's gotta
Did he
be
ever make that movie? I remember that.
He did.
To make the movie. I never seen it because I thought he never finished it.
Ah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look that up, I guess, because I thought he had never finished it.
He did.
Gotta be, years ago, he did. There's gotta be even more than that, like, to look up on, like, the importance of the Power Glove and culture. Like, I really want that to be my 6-page paper. I want to do that now.
David, stop dying.
I mean, I already did a paper last semester on Undertale and its importance.
There you go. There you go. Come on, there's got to be more on Undertale than the Power Glove, though. This, come on. After the Wizard movie, did it really matter anymore?
Power Glove always matters, Eddie. What the fuck are you talking about?
It matters because we make it matter. Trust me, I'm Catholic. I know when you make something matter longer than it probably does.
I hate to say this, Eddie, but technically, it is technically mattered because the way the Power Glove works is essentially a Wii Motion controller.
Speaking of Catholicism, we also discussed after the lecture, I think there was like this one game, the only game that's ever been endorsed or whatever by the Vatican. I can't remember what it was, but it was, there is one. The archive, like, that was so interesting to play.
I actually don't know what that is. That's cool, I'll look it up.
Like, what do you guys think? Should I really, like, approach the guy and be like, hey, for my senior project, what if we did a thing with your, where we do, like, a let's play of the crappiest game and we talk about the history and its importance?
I mean, it would make sense. We're in the day and age where that's the norm now. We all have videos, we all have YouTube. We can make our own productions now, so why not?
But, like, my thing is, like, I want to do that for, like, my senior, instead of, like, there's a thing where you either do an internship, directed research, or you help a professor. I think this might be under independent research or something, or directed research, I think. And I don't know, like, I don't know if they'd, number one, sign off on the idea, and number two, sign off on it being my project. Like, them, like, it feels like a weird thing to approach them about, like, hey, for my project, can I do this thing that might cause you worry?
Well, my inspiration would probably be the GDC, because what you're describing is what is done professionally at that. And people do a bunch of weird shit there.
That's in the spring, right?
That's in March.
March.
This year.
So it is in the spring this year, because it'll be after the 21st.
If I get enough gumption this weekend, I might like write up kind of like a proposal and email him, or maybe it'd be better if I go to the archive and like chat more with him first so he knows me more.
You should volunteer. You should sign up like David and I do. You should go with us.
Oh, I'm talking about the archive right now.
Oh, I know. I'm saying, but just now that I'm thinking about that, I should look.
Interfering with like school. I don't know if it happens during the school week.
I mean, it probably does. I always skip school.
It's my senior year, man.
I always skip school. Always skip school.
My mom would have a
Hey, kids, skip school. That is a lesson. Like, you don't laugh. Just skip school.
You can skip school.
Apparently
Tell your parents.
today's moral from Front Row Geeks: don't be a fool. Skip your school.
Just like if you need a mental health day, go and see Star Wars or some shit, but not the new shit, the old shit.
David, just to comment on your gameplay, David, did you switch to Jack to resist against the fire attacks?
Yes, I forgot about that mechanic. I am an idiot.
Thank you. Before we got into this discussion, I was going to remind you about that. But
Sorry.
You figured it out. You're good. You're a good guy. You got it. You got it.
Anyway, back to the original topic.
The thing is, like, do you think that's something I should approach him about?
You gotta do what your passion is. Like, especially if this is a senior project, you always gotta go passionate when it comes to that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like, what's the point of going through the experience of the academics if you can't combine it with your passion at the end?
I feel like this is a favor I'm asking. And it sort of is, but then on the other hand, it could be beneficial to them too. But I mean, I guess this always is, whenever I ask someone for something, I feel like, it's not even manipulation, but like, I mean, this is my intrusive thoughts talking of, I'm just being a bother.
Well, you can also go start a conversation to see if they can, whatever you're thinking can be workshopped to something that could be good. David, Dachi's just turned on the game volume if you haven't already done that.
I've already done that. Sorry, I just didn't want to interrupt like last time. So.
I think I
And what do you mean you can't stand how slow you walk in Undertale? It's about smelling the flowers, man.
Yeah, the only time I had trouble with the speed in Undertale was when I was going back all the way to the beginning.
I think Daichi and I have the same thing, is that we're kind of used to much more speedier walk speeds like Chrono Trigger or Final Fantasy VI, where it's like you have sprint boots.
Because if you ask me, that's all really slow.
Have you played Final Fantasy VI with sprint boots?
Okay, sprint boots now.
It's fast.
Real quick, back to my dilemma.
Back to the original topic.
That, like, so I should go, like, see him first and then be like, I mean, actually, I think I did even, like, suggest to class, like, yo, wouldn't that be fun, like, do a let's play of all of the really crappy games.
I say you bring it up and you see about workshopping it. Because maybe the raw idea you have might not work. But this person should be able to workshop into it. We'll make it into something.
Workshop.
What if what I missed the first sentence.
Am I cutting in and out? Is there something that's happening?
Yes, but I was able to kind of parse it. So, the raw basis of, let's do a let's play may not be enough, and that was where you caught it.
Okay.
And then workshop.
Bravo.
Workshop with the person.
Well, Mr. McAllister, like, yo, I'm the bitch who wouldn't shut up when you came to the class and who took an Instagram post of your nest. Something metal controller thing, and I thought of an idea. Fuck off of the archive.
I'm just now doing something to annoy Eddie.
What are you doing?
You should see in a moment.
That sounds fun.
But yeah, I completely forgot my training as part of Ikaruga is switch modes for that fight. Oh goody. Oh! Oh,
Like
this mechanic.
Someone playing the worst games that existed and really probably should be forgotten. Would be the title of the show. Games that should be forgotten. I mean, it's probably maybe
essentially what you'd be proposing. nostalgia critic of video games.
Sorta. Then again, considering he has an archive from this, maybe he won't like the title of "should be forgotten" because he's making sure they're not forgotten.
Maybe forgettable is what you want to use. That way, it's more of a characteristic than our suggestion.
Games that no one knows what to do with besides put them in an archive. No, that's too low.
Not to mention, that's a little on the nose.
David, switch! David, switch!
This is Ikaruga territory, Eddie.
Something. I don't. Maybe that should be the top. Something is in like a different word, but then again, the Archivist something sounds like a fun title, if not a tongue twister.
Oh my god! I just thought of something that is both good and bad and grown all at the same time.
It's from the archive. Perfect. What is it?
The Archive of the Covenant.
Oh.
That's brilliant.
See, there you go. You got it.
Yo.
Callister, I got an idea for you. It's called Your Archivist of the Covenant. We're gonna play your shittiest games that you have, and we're gonna talk about why they're important and all the cool culture stuff around it and how.
So you're definitely, fair warning, you're definitely getting involved because you're definitely going to need to get Eddie involved, or at least some of his hardware, because what you're describing, there is no way in hell you're going to be able to pull it off, especially if you're using the real cartridges without a capture device like the football.
Eddie, can I borrow that? I have an idea. You know what? I don't think it will just have to be me doing it. What if, like, we made it part of FRG?
Sounds good.
I mean, I'm not necessarily a pup. My only concern.
That's fine. I mean, not as if like that, but like we could connect it. I don't know. It was a weird idea. I was just like, we could connect it so we can have an excuse to use your hardware, Eddie.
You're describing what I did throughout my entire education, is make excuses to do fun shit. So, I'm game.
Exactly! But I mean, everyone has a different idea of fun.
Yeah, but it's your idea. It's your project. So it's whatever your idea is.
That I was just making...
Got the reins! Got the reins!
You're talking to me or to David now?
God, I hate that you guys are cutting in and out. I barely understand what you guys are telling me.
I don't know either, Eddie. But
We're not the ones cutting in and out, rude.
Well, for me, sorry. My perspective.
weird.
People's perspective, you uncultured swine.
Ah, great. I get to fight the weird turnip chickens.
Why is it doing this? Does
I
it
am-
need an update?
How dare
The weird turnip chicken.
Turn up for what?
Turnip chickens.
I got the thing.
Thank you. Thank you.
I know what he was going for, but it's turned down, so I...
What the fuck? What?
Well, see, here's the other reason. Eddie.
Mm-hmm.
No, you're the reason.
Oh. I'm okay with that.
And the reason is you.
The reason is you.
Lips
See.
of the heart.
Or we can go just give me a reason. A pig.
And Nate, whatever his last name is pronounced, Roos.
Nate's good. Nate Roos, yeah.
Reason to stay. Or however
I love that song. Makes songs to cry all the time.
Lady Gaga one. A Million Reasons.
Oh, that's a good one too. Not crying good, but good.
Just need one good one. Okay, but besides the Archivist of the Covenant, what would be a name if you had an archive of really awesome game stuff and some college senior was like, I want to do a project with you?
The archive.
I can't do shit. Get up, Eddie.
I'm getting cut off again, so if you responded to my suggestion, I didn't hear what you said.
It was the archive, and then nothing.
Oh, I said the archive.
Cave. Now that is. Actually, spelled out, it looks like the archive when you spell it out.
Which is fine too.
There we go.
I mean, we can all be winners here. David, stop falling.
I like wish I could remember all of like the important terms that we've learned during this semester. Like, I need to look back over the slides. And also this cloth that had like all of the symbols portal on it. Like all the stuff that's official stuff. That doesn't make much sense. Like the picture of the cake, the picture of companion cube, and what to do with the blocks. Like, I think it's the ones that are like before every room. Really?
No, I have coasters of those things.
Ah!
Hey, I know he brought in like a version of the original Grim Fandango. It was a good game. Playing with part of his, if they do have capture equipment. But
I mean, it is possible.
Maybe.
because like I asked a question on like to see if Undertale was in the archive of like how soon at least do you add games to the archive, and he's like was just based on whatever people are asking for. And then that's my lead into Undertale of like, well, somebody gave a Steam code of it to the Pope, so or maybe.
Yeah, I actually watched. Wow, really? Brain? Matt Pack did so.
Yeah, that game theory. Love the guy.
Yeah.
I actually added that was one of the things I put of like why it's important. Also, the format of the essay was a Tumblr page. That was actually like part of the assignment. It's it goes on Tumblr and has like videos and all this stuff with it. So he really apparently really liked my essay, and I included in it when I was talking about my reaction to the game of an important plot point that makes people say "screw you, Flowey." There was an animation someone did of like a specific pacifist run, like end of a neutral run. Apparently, there's a thing of this on Steam Train of just Ross going "fuck you" over and over. And someone did an animation of that, and I put that as one of the videos in my essay. And I mean, he had nothing negative to say about it, so.
I know that game's probably beaten at death by now, but we should really play that on stream sometime. Have David play that.
Wait, what? You haven't played it on Undertale?
Oh, I have. I don't think we streamed it.
We
Have we?
I don't
Still
want.
remember?
do have a half-played copy on. The thing is, like, I don't want to reset because it's you not to. Well, I'm sorry. Or actually, I don't even know if it's followed, but some character asks you not to reset, and I made a promise. I don't want to reset.
Yeah, we need to get somebody who's never played the game before.
Thing is, actually, I got really frustrated at Undertale, like, when I originally played it. Because, I think I got lost during some sections. And, like, I think instead of going forward after fighting Undyne, I went backward. Where am I supposed to go? What the fuck? I got all angry, I think. I wanted to go back and explore shit, and I got lost, and I'm like, oh, fuck it, I'm never getting out of here. And I got so angry at the game several times, like, what's the fucking point of this shit? I love it.
That game tripped me up. That was an exciting game.
Hurt that I've been cast as Toriel in an upcoming fan game. How that gives you alright, Kenzie, fuck off. We don't give a shit about your voice acting dream.
Wait, I feel like I missed part of that story.
Oh boy.
It's funny how I was mad at Undertale at first, and now I really care about it. Number one, it actually got me some voice acting gigs. For a while, I don't even know whatever happened, but we never actually, like, I think because of hacking, but I did stuff live streams where I was the voice tutorial on I think it was Swift Sky. Yeah, Swift.
You know, we could do that, because remember, that game doesn't have any, like, voice acting. We could totally just play the game and read people's lines and act it out while David plays.
Oh boy.
Was like, I was literally like, it was like a whole improv thing of we were all different characters and we were interacting with each other. I actually got asked to sing lullabies as Toriel. That was very sweet, actually. Have people be like, sing to me, Goat Mom. And it was me. And now I'm in I think Rick, yeah. To make sure.
I don't know if Papyrus or sings.
Are you even listening?
Me? I am listening, I'm just...
I'm not even sure if I'm allowed yet to discuss, like, what game I'm doing, what fan game I think of doing it. So, I mean, anyway, I'm Toriel in something now, but I mean, I don't know if it's ever gonna, like, the person's, like, really busy right now, but I know it was fun. I have connections of people, barely.
Well, hopefully it does. That sounds super cool.
At least the live streams exist of me being Toriel and telling, like, Asgore to go fuck himself. Arguments with the guy doing Asgore. I'm looking at more stuff on the archive. Apparently, a collection of more than 250,000 items, including at least 15,000 games, more than 200 gaming systems. How are there even 200 gaming systems?
Yeah.
Thousands of trade and academic publications, and even more items sourced from around the world. Introduced nearly 2 decades ago by Major Quality, Foster and McGill has since built the archive with partners in states that include Illinois, Indiana, and Massachusetts, along with collaboration abroad in Germany and Australia. I knew that, but we talked about it. There's one of the world's largest devoted to investigating and documenting computer games and the game industry, which Muso projects in its Global Games Smart report will generate about... Okay, that's just game stuff. Colonel Bojo said, normally with archives, artifacts are kept safely stored away because human beings are ineluctably dangerous. Our sweat, skin oils, and the like make the work of materials preservation difficult. But because game materials are fungibly by design, the memories people develop from physically interacting with them actually make for a surprisingly robust form of preservation. In this case, embodied experience is more durable than the mass-produced plastics, evanescence software, and other quick-to-discard components of the commercial gaming world. So he's an English professor at UFA. Huh. Directed, we're like working with it. They're fundamentally interactive, so what does preserve games if we don't preserve what they will do? It would be like preserving books without encouraging people to read. Transdisciplinary. I thought it would be like transcendent discipline. Both of him, McAllister, and Virgil are in the Atari Game Over documentary. They were like invited to come launch, I think. So they're both in lawn chairs in that.
Whoops.
Actually, I'm on campus really near the archive, actually. It's like really like the transitional office building, so it's like, geez, you don't care about it much, do you, UFA?
Well, I'm kinda got stumped. Blurp.
Here we go.
You can do it, David. Believe in the heart of the cards.
What cards?
It believes in the me that believes in the heart of the cards.
Exactly.
Believe in the heart of the dungeon dice monsters.
Not just like Duel Monsters.
It's nothing like Duel Monsters. There's dice.
My game uses dice. Oh, recently added items to the archive. World of Warcraft, the Burning Crusade Battle Chess Guide.
Ooh.
Ouch.
Speed, Underground 2, Prima's official game guide. Rainbow Six Gold Edition, Prima's official strategy guide. Ooh, Sid Meier's Civilization 3, Prima's official strategy guide. Guides and companion. Oh, next Star Trek: The Next Generation companion. Ooh, you get
Is
to.
it weird that they're putting in Prima guides?
Ooh, they have a pre.
That
What?
was weird. If they're putting in Prima guides, isn't that a little weird?
Primo? You iffy about that, Eddie.
Well, I mean, it's a book about a video game that is just about how to play a video game.
I mean, that's important
Secrets.
for the. That's important for part of the history, isn't
I
it?
suppose it's true.
Yeah, because there was a long era there where before GameFAQs, a well-known thing, when the internet was either in its infancy or not even a thing yet, when people turned to game guides.
Another thing
Back
is
in my
that
day.
another thing that I could probably mention is that game guides, for a while, was probably the only way some people could get art books or official art
That as well.
for the game.
It actually doesn't look like a game guide. It says a complete show-by-show guide to the Smash television series. Same thing. Maybe it's just 'cause it's a nerd thing.
Maybe.
Chronology, the history of the future.
Yeah, see, that one makes a little less sense to having.
A complete year-by-year history of the Star Trek universe, including almost 500 photos. Fuck, I want to see. I have to go to this archive. He invited me. I'm going to the archive. Like, Excuse me, I want to see all of your fucking thousands of items. This looks, and also the power glove specifically.
Give me.
Why didn't me there to take an Instagram post of the power glove? Come on. I would just spend the whole. I need to like spend the whole day in the arcade. Well, I don't know if that would bother him. I don't know if he'd have to stay in there the whole day if I was looking at the archive. Maybe if I like
Go
become
home.
He's like 3 p.m. I've been there since 2:30 a.m. Go the fuck home. Like become like
So many video games.
maybe if I like become part of it and get trusted, like I can like touch the items. I mean, he did pass around some of them. Maybe not all of like the books that you can easily tear. Oh man, that would be fun to have like a Star Trek games episode and like bring out all these chronologies things. I have a total nerd boner right now. Sorry, I just really wanted to say that. Honestly, this World of Warcraft guide. Tons of everything on here. I'll do that with 4 months.
Actually, I apologize for reading what you say 10 minutes after you write it.
Huh? Ooh. Oh, apparently a t-shirt and apparel and textiles are really good.
Shit, my haircut.
Wait, hold on. Like there's the tags. I guess there's like the more used tags are the ones that are bigger. Apparently, apparel and textiles are their biggest thing. The first thing that comes up when I get that, Pac-Man belt buckle.
Paco.
And wow, I'm gonna be like, yo, show me that Pac-Man belt buckle, McAllister. Oh god, ew. What if he fucking finds us up, just like, yo, McAllister, give me that Pac-Man belt buckle. I wanna see it. That sounds so wrong to say. Oh my god.
Oh, speaking of his name, do you ever fear that you're accidentally going to say Kevin McAllister? Because I would. I would be afraid of saying that.
Who's Kevin McAllister?
It may be your connection.
It's like, no. I mean, like, I have heard the name. I just can't remember who it is about.
Home Alone.
Name of the
Macaulay Culkin's character.
Oh, that's the character. And so the name of this guy, though, where's his name? Well, his name is Ken McAllister. Wait. So,
No, it's so close.
It is rather close.
Wait, so the movie one is Kevin, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
McAllister.
I mean, it's basically the same name because Ken's like short for Kevin. Like
It's probably my connection, Daichi. I've got kind of a shit connection.
He does. It's unfortunate.
shit.
Well, admittedly, I've gotten pretty good, but sad to say, with my connection cutting in and out for video. Want to pause it for tonight? Because I'm getting used to the controls. This is it. Or we could switch to a different game.
David, I want to know what we're going to play on Sunday.
Yes. Return of Sunday streams because Eddie's back.
Well,
Like,
given that Eddie's going to be part of the stream, and given that it's Halloween, I have a suggestion for what to play.
Oh, tell me.
We're going to play a game called Hide the Soul.
He's already played Bloodborne.
No, I'm talking about Child's Play. I'm making a Child's Play reference.
Oh.
Does the Learning Games Initiative have Night Trap?
They probably do, and I think it's actually on Steam now. Like the remaster one.
They have it. Here we go. Oh yes, yes they have it. Oh my god.
25th anniversary. Yes, they do.
We'd have to figure out how to play it because all I got is my PS4 to stream.
We could probably try and set up. Oh, that's right, because yeah.
They have the original. I am in love here. I just want to go and look at everything.
Okay. Yeah.
Did anyone else just hear the eHarmony cat lady? I just want to hold them all, and I know it's crazy. I can't, but I just want to so bad.
I don't remember that from eHarmony.
I love them so much.
Okay, you need to go back to the internet.
Oh, cool. I don't want the Pac-Man notebook, but I'm just like, apparently most of the stuff they have is apparel. I don't understand.
Okay.
Gaming Company's T-shirt with 4 gaming company logos: EA Mobile, Playfish, Bioware Montreal, and Visceral Games Montreal.
Yeah.
T-shirt.
That's the thing, is that game companies, for their employees, generally give them a lot of interesting stuff. Most of which is...
swag like that is not uncommon.
And it's generally only given to an employee. I mean, how many fellow CAs generally bring, like, t-shirts from their company because they're like, oh, hey, here's, like, a t-shirt that we had 2 years ago, but we've still got them in stock, so here, have go at them, CAs.
Yep.
Can you explain this one? It says, I'm with G-Sig. It doesn't have a year on it.
G-Sync? G-Sync?
It's an airplane.
No, SIG. SIG-SIG.
SIG. I don't know what that one is. It's familiar. But, yeah.
I have to see it.
Jerseys. Jerzees. Sure.
Jerseys is a clothing manufacturer.
That doesn't say the publisher of the game company that, like, ordered them. What is it?
But it said
What's this?
You said E-SIG, E-SIG?
G as in good, dash, S as in sing, I as in I, G as in good.
Every good boy.
G-SIG.
Yeah. I feel like I should know what it is. I really do.
Doesn't sound at all familiar to me.
Like everything else, I'm drawing a blank.
Well, I will do some research into it.
I gave you the link.
Okay.
Going.
I'm sorry. Is it okay if the stream turns into, oh my god, look what the archive has?
Well, we're probably going to be
Oh,
stopping
this
soon
fucking-
because I'm losing frames like crazy, and I don't know why.
Yep. No idea what this is. Wait. So G-SIG. Wait. Okay. Wait. I can piece this together now. I don't know what the G stands for, the first one, but SIG likely stands for Special Interest Group.
Gaming special interest group?
Maybe. I mean, the G can stand for a lot of things, but SIG usually means Special Interest Group.
Well, in this case, I know it's only a really short... well, in this case, Daichi, yes, of course, it's not losing any frames because it's a static image, but because of the factor that I was losing about 30% of the frames, and since I'm using the OBS Studio, the official release one, it's showing my connection is going to red and dropping down into like 800. I'm like, ee. So in this case, I hate killing the stream early, especially since it's only been an hour and 15 minutes. But
David.
yeah.
Wait, David. I have a proposal.
What?
I'll have to see what I need to do, but if the stream is becoming an issue, maybe you need to go and recapture the stream machine.
It's not, Eddie. This one is not an issue with the computer itself. This is an issue with connection.
Oh, the network?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then
Cool.
carry on, my wayward son. Let's try no
So
more.
in this one, I'm going to try and get fixed myself because it means I'm going to take over my internet instead of having relatives in control of it. But I need a job first. Anyway,
Rochester Polytechnic Institute teacher.
Give blood, your organs.
all of them. But in this case, I hate to do this, but I am going to cut it short. Relatively short. I mean, we did get an hour in, and it did seem to be very nice. But overall, not quite the quality I'm hoping for.
And David saw that it was good.
But in this case, next Friday, we'll see what we do. I may continue this. It's actually pretty fun.
Order of Supreme Star Master patches.
Star Master.
Patches.
But yeah,
Star Master fabric patches. It's given out by Activision for reaching different amounts of points.
Oh,
And
those patches.
have them in the archive.
Yeah, those were back in the heyday when Activision was doing those like real life contests. What was the one RPG that? No, that was Atari. But it was like if you played an Activision thing and you took a picture of it, they'd send you this patch.
There's a lot of Activision patches over here. Wow. Might be in Dublin. At Dublin Core. No backpack carrying case.
Well,
8-bit.
in this case, I'm trying to wrap up everybody.
There's so many cool things in the archive.
I think
There's fabric patches. What?
we may want to link this in on our Facebook, and since Eddie has the Instagram stuff, Eddie can link it to the Instagram. Put the link up on Instagram, or it automatically shares Instagram from Facebook.
That same link. That same link that she sent.
Yes.
Okay. Go on.
Sunday.
The link I sent was just the. Hold on, let me actually get like the page.
Okay.
Gotcha.
But yeah.
Gotcha, man.
You've been watching Gotchaman Crowds, haven't you?
I finished it like weeks ago.
Eddie, the second link, that's just the shorter one. That's the.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah, Gotcha Man is like my third favorite anime now. Maybe fourth. Somewhere, depends. There's a Monday.
Alright. But yeah, in this case, Eddie, you take care of sharing that. We're definitely going to be streaming this Sunday. So that's me, you, and Justin. Me, Eddie, and Justin on Sunday. And hopefully situation improves to where I can actually take over internet. And as such,
nobody can take over the internet.
Well, I mean, take over the connection to my internet, as in my provider, from the person who's currently providing it, because it's literally meh kind of internet.
Literally meh?
I double checked what we have, and we don't have the second to last tier. We actually have the bare minimum tier.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's rough.
Uh-huh. So, as such, it's... As of right now, I can stream, I just need to be very wary of what I stream.
Very wary, quite contrary.
Considering on a good day, I maybe lose 1/5 of the frames, but currently it's sitting roughly about like 33%. Which is, to me, rather garbage.
Yeah, fair enough.
But I hope everybody has a good Halloween, even though it's 4 days from now. But also
so many movies.
And as a thing, sad to say to everybody, we're not going to be doing Extra Life personally. We are going to be rooting for Andy, and because he's going to be streaming from midnight Arizona time to about, he said late afternoon.
Yeah, probably before my birthday.
Actually, he said he was doing it on the 4th.
Yeah, well, we're gonna celebrate my birthday on the 4th, so.
Okay, but so in this case, we're going to be hosting his channel for Extra Life.
We'll do better next year. I just was fatally ill-prepared for this year.
Yeah, this year, well, there was a lot of things because I was hoping to do it, but
Hashtag blame Eddie.
You can. I fucked up.
so in this case, please, please, please support Andy and Striatum with Extra Life, because well, we couldn't do it ourselves. Hopefully next year we'll have some semblance so we can do it ourselves.
Man, he's gonna be so pissed that we got this wrong because I don't think that's how you pronounce it, but I don't know how it's pronounced.
Looking at the way it's spelled,
No,
STR.
so many times.
As I'm going to spell it out military-wise, it's Sierra Tango Romeo India Alpha Tango Uniform Mike.
That would be straight.
Foxtrot, Unicorn, Charlie, Kilo.
But so thanks for joining us. I hope the people that did join us did enjoy the stream. I know it's not a big name, but hey, I thought it was kind of nice to stream something that I'm interested in, including.
Not about you, David.
Hey.
I'm sorry.
Get your gosh dang ego out of this shit.
But
This.
I just hope everybody has a great Halloween. Stay safe. And make sure if you have to deal with bodies on Halloween, they make perfect decorations.
What?
It's perfect decoration.
If you have to deal with bodies, they make perfect decorations.
Bodies hit the floor. Let the
I thought you
bodies
said
hit the
buddies, and I'm like, wait, don't you want to hang out with your buddies? And I'm like, oh, I guess not in that way.
Well, I
floor. I
said
want
bodies,
the
but alright.
Alright, good night. Bye.
Night, everybody.
Leaders and goodbye.